All right. Going online. And going online. There we go. And Carrie should be online any second now. I don't know. Oh, I'm not mad. Stop making me mad. This is what happens when I don't set up my hotkeys properly. Huh. Carrie. Carrie. Okay. Okay. There we go. I guess I'll call Carrie, see if she picks up. Hello? Ugh, not anymore. Now it's time for our live stream. Okay. Do-do-do. Let's listen to some more Pokemon music. Oh, I guess I gotta share my screen with you so you can actually read it. Okay, I'm thinking Pokemon movie forever score. Ah, doesn't look like the score is as easy to find for that one. What is this? Oh, it's a guitar. Crazy looking guitar with wings. Okay. Okay, Carrie. I guess I'll start the story this time. Find. Oh wait, are we really on? No way. We definitely already got that. Yeah, I think we're on this one. Yeah, okay. We should be here. Let us begin. Oh, I also got to share this with the Strategy Guides Discord real quick. There we go. Put this over here. There we go. And make sure my character doesn't look weird. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Hello? Hello? Beth exclaimed, frantically trying to get a response. Oh no, Josh, we've lost them. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll see them real soon. Then out of the sky came loud cries. What's that? Sounds like it's coming from above. Run! Josh screamed, leaping away. Landing in a pile were the trainers, all the Pokemon, including Scyther, that had followed Dan. Where did you all come from? Isn't it obvious? David remarked. Dan was on the bottom of the pile when he spotted Scyther flying off. Huh. Well, now that we're all together again, get off me! Where have you been? Beth asked Dan. First, where have you been? Jack questioned Josh. No, us first. Where have you been? I was like, oh gosh, please just stop. Please just stop this. Stop asking each other where you've been and just say where you've been. This is irritating. Everyone calm down and we'll share our stories, Dan suggested. About 1 hour. I'm like, sorry about that. Yeah. About 1 hour, all the stories had been told, and Dan and David were finishing theirs. So that's how we found Legend and Cassie. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just changing the title of the vertical stream real quick. Because I think it'll be better if I just say something like, reading my Pokemon fanfiction. There we go. That's a bit more straight to the point for the vertical viewers. Alright. Okay, let's see here. So that's how we found Legend and Cassie. Then we found you by email and cell phones, Dan told. Riveting story, guys. So let me get this straight. That should be a comma there, I think. We're all supposed to go back to where we all got separated and fight this guy again? Beth said, shaking. Not until we find the 3 relics. Oh, gosh. This so much of the story makes me cringe. Ugh. Anyway, not until we found the 3 relics, David pointed out. And how can we find them? There are thousands of caves in the world where echoes cry, Josh remarked. He's right, Barbara agreed. How can we even come close to Moonlight Island? Dan theorized. I think they're all on it, just hiding somewhere. Well, I would hope so, or you're going to have a hell of a time finding them. How do we get back there? Jack asked. Hey, I'm just following the prophecy. I can't think of everything, you know, Dan replied. I would, if I were to write any more stories ever, I would never include a prophecy. Prophecies are so trite. Ugh. Oh, hold on. Song is playing. No. Don't play songs. Only music. Yeah, there we go. Back to music. Good. Can't we just go home, Dan? Beth asked, looking sad. And then they all went home. The end. Let's see. Listen, guys. If you want to go home, that's up to you. But if you think that Shaden is just going to stay on that little island and do nothing, think again. Everything is at risk here. Our families, our dreams, our freedom. If we don't stop him as soon as possible, we may never get a chance to. So who's going with me? Yeah, I like your response. Like, Dan, what are your dreams anymore? You've won everything. Let's see. Who was it up to you? But everything's at risk here. Blah blah. If we don't stop him, blah blah blah. So who's coming with me? Dan's 6 Pokeballs opened by themselves, and his faithful team of Pokemon surrounded him. For some reason, Legend and Tsunami looked different than the others. They both looked as if they knew what was going to happen. I knew. That's the wrong new. That's supposed to be new. I knew you guys would come, but is there anyone else? Did David step forward? David stepped forward. Oh. I'm yelling like crazy today. Dan, I've seen what you can do on the field, and don't forget, I was trained by Lance, the psychopath who almost killed us. I'm with you. Josh was quick to agree. Shaden kidnapped Ditto, and I won't rest until he's back, so I'm in. Dan, I owe you so much for saving my father, and I would never let you handle this alone, Cassie added. Yurao was kidnapped by... Okay, a lot of these people are like, well, our Pokemon were kidnapped, so we don't really have a choice in this matter. Like Shaden also. I have no choice but to fight, Jack said, shaking his fist. Ooh, shake that fist, Jack. I'll go wherever you go, Jack, Barbara followed, making Jack blush. Beth was outside the group and hadn't said anything yet. Now I'll go. You go that way. I'll go home. I'll go. How else am I going to make it home? Because that's her excuse. It's like, not to fight the force of evil that's going to threaten the world. No, I just want to ride home. Oh, hold on. Another song? How many songs are in this stupid movie? I'm trying to skip the songs because I don't want YouTube to hit us with a copyright claim or something. Okay, there we go. I think it's back to music now. Yeah, it's back to music. Okay. Back to music. And, okay, Carrie, it's your turn. Um, oh, Carrie, hold on for a second. I just realized something. I gotta fix something on OBS. Um, there we go. That's better. Give me a second. Okay, Carrie, say something.
Hello? Is
Okay.
everything all right?
Yeah. Everything is A-okay. All right. Okay, Carrie, you can start now.
Right, how did they reunite? I scattered them all over the planet. I underestimate them, but now I will finish them up. Can you clear out the space between underestimate?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Now, they were talking about going back to Moonlight Island. You think you can defeat me? Well, I have another challenge for you. A small portal appeared on the ground and everyone was frightened. Oh no! Exclaimed Beth, covering her eyes. Out of it came a small black creature. Both an Eevee and had gold-colored rings around its ears, legs, and tail. It's one of those things that people probably will loot. Okay, anyway. You've got to be kidding, as he laughed. Umbrella, when darkness falls, the rings on his body begin to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. No, what do you mean? That thing looks adorable. This thing is adorable. Not as adorable as Flareon, though, that's one thing for sure. That little guy is one kill a kill mofo. Yeah. This is his challenge? Oh, not big enough. Well, I can fix it. Shaden exclaimed. A shadow crept from the darkness and all became Umbreon. And it got bigger.
Hey, Destroyer! Destroyer is here! Hey, Destroyer! You know, Carrie was in the, my brain is not letting me say this. Tears of the Kingdom. Carrie was in the Tears of the Kingdom livestream, and here she is again. And we're just reading my old Pokemon fanfic. And oh my gosh, it would take... I won't tell the whole story. I'll just say that basically... yeah, I'll just say a couple things real quick. Okay, so basically, Dan's the main character. He's got like some weird dragon power. We can communicate with dragons. His friend Jack is a psychic. And there's a whole bunch of other people, like so many characters. My gosh, way too many characters. And basically, there's a guy who can control dark Pokemon. He's trying to take over the world. That's pretty much the gist of it right now. Like, they also went to Kanto and got all the badges and went to a big tournament, but that's not really important for the story at this point. So that kind of gets you sort of caught up. Not really, but a little bit. Anyway, still thanks for coming to the live stream, and sorry about that, Carrie. You can continue wherever you were.
Then it got bigger and bigger until it was the size of a house. Now that's a challenge if I saw one, David exclaimed. Legend Hyper Beam it. Both Legend and Dragonite fired reddish beams from their mouths at Umbreon, and they both hit but did no damage. Huh. It's really strong. Here, let me try it. Mewtwo said, "It's Shadow Ball, Umbreon!" Mewtwo... I thought that, yeah, that gave me a... Now
eat this, sucker!
Mewtwo threw oh dear, a black sphere of darkness at it, but it opened its mouth and ate it. Well, Mewtwo, at least he is obeying you. She remarked, "Let's have a Jolteons do a by thunder attack." Josh bringing up Power Spike. What the hell is... Wait, what is that? Hold on, let me go take a look. Where did we get it? Is that a name? Or... What?
Power Spike?
That Pokemon. Yeah.
Josh said bringing out Power Spike. Oh, dang it! What is Power Spike? Oh wait, there's two Jolteons on the field now. Okay.
Never mind.
Well. Can't hear very well. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. There's something going on with the audio. Let me check what's going on here. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. I got it fixed. Hold on. Come on, give me a second. Give me 1 second to get this fixed. Audio is way too low. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, Carrie, try saying something now.
Hi, how is everyone doing? Power Spike 1 2 1 2.
That is still incredible. What the heck? Hold on, let me just switch over to this other one. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I might be able to fix it. Let me go into Discord. That might be the problem here. No, that's at maximum volume. What the heck? Let me go into OBS. Okay, advanced settings. Carrie, talk one more time.
Is everything better now? How is it going?
Oh, yeah, I think that is much better. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit, just a little bit. Let's try 9 decibels. Okay, Carrie, talk again?
What about now?
Yeah, that's starting to sound better. Sorry about that. My sound settings got messed up for the computer, so... okay, one more time, Carrie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,
Okay.
2, 1, 2. Is every...
Okay, I think that sounds better. What do you think? How does it sound on your end, background music? Okay. That's fixed it. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Carrie, go ahead. You can continue now.
Right. George said bring out power spike. Good idea. Thunderjack, do a thunder attack. Lightning attack, or in other cases, both Jothians brought the thunder down, but Umbreon kicked sand in their eyes and they missed. What can we do now? Beth asked, she beginning to panic. There's something I've learned over the years that almost seems hopeless. Freeze it. Legend Tsunami Ice Ring use Ice Beam. The 3 Pokemon shot blue jagged beams that start freezing Umbreon at the bottom and moving upwards. Soon the giant Pokemon was imprisoned in an icy shell. Wait, who's the wait, so Umbreon is surrounded by wait. Soon the giant Pokemon was imprisoned in an icy shell. Umbreon is surrounded. Maybe you want to clear out.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a typo here.
Oh,
I was surrounded by a big. Okay, there we go. Okay, I fixed it.
Umbreon is surrounded by a big conductor. Let's try the by thunder attack again before it's too late. Wait, why is it a conductor?
Because it's water?
Why is it a I thought that they summoned another Pokemon instead of just Umbreon, making him larger in the beginning.
So it's now they can hit it with electricity and it'll do more damage because it's surrounded by water, basically.
Okay. Josh advised. The ice began cracking, and then it was only a matter of time until Umbreon was free. Thunderjet, use thunder on his left side. Power spike, take the right. There was no escaping from the powerful electric attack this time, and Umbreon felt electricity surging through his body. The shadow fled from Umbreon's body, returning Umbreon to its normal size. What a pathetic loser! I think that you another typo with such a pathetic loser. I don't even want you back. Shaden exclaimed. You think just because you beat a few of my Pokemon that you can defeat me? Well, come and try. Then you will see that I am invincible. Umbreon was crying and trying to claw his way back out of the ice. That poor thing, Cassie sobbed. Oh no, why is she crying?
Yeah, it's like, wow, she's just got really sad all of a sudden, didn't she?
It deserves what it gets. What? It deserves. I think that you were supposed to tell that. No, it's not. Umbreon's fault. It got stuck with an evil master. We have to free it. Then explain. Leave it to me. Jack said, blasting the ice block with a powerful beam. Do you think that you should change the wording a bit to say it deserves what it gets?
It deserves what it gets.
No.
What, like it deserved what it got? What do you mean?
No, I said, it gets what it deserves.
Oh, it gets what it deserves? I mean, I guess.
Okay.
I guess. It gets... So there we go. Okay.
I
All right.
told you what you get. You get what you freaking deserve.
I went from mad to clapping happily. Yeah, that's what happens. I need to come up with a better way of doing my hotkeys. Every time I type something, it goes nuts! Nuts! Anyway, it's my turn again.
Yep.
Jack, why did you do that? Barbara asked, sounding angry. Watch, Barb, he replied. Once the smoke had cleared, Umbreon walked out unharmed. How could it survive that? Dan asked. Shaden was telling the truth then. Psychic attacks have no effect on dark Pokemon. Oh, so he blasted the ice with psychic power and then it didn't actually hurt the Umbreon. Okay. Jack informed. Umbreon began walking towards them, but the Jolteons blocked its way. Then it faded out and it appeared on Beth's shoulder. Aw, he's so cute, she said, hugging it. Wow, they made up real fast, didn't they?
I mean, like, they are teenagers and they are kids. We adults probably will hold a little bit more grudge, but yeah.
Does anyone have an idea how we can get back to Moonlight? Dan asked. Well, I could take us back by teleportation, Jack announced. No, Jack, absolutely not. It's too risky with this size of a group, Mewtwo warned. He's right, Jack. I feel like a comma should go there. You could really hurt yourself, Barbara agreed. Jack, my mind is more capable of that trick than yours, Mewtwo pointed out. Well, I have to agree with that, but you've never been there before.
You have never been there before.
As you read, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, have fun with that.
Yeah, that's a good game. It's a good game. You enjoy your playtime.
Let's see. They both closed their eyes. In a second, Mewtwo disappeared and reappeared. I think I found that area, Jack. But it's been destroyed. What? Cassie exclaimed. My parents? Mewtwo, take us there, Dan ordered. Once again, the team was teleported, and Scyther managed to sneak in with them. Man, Scyther is a teleportation sneak. He's always getting in there.
Cypher is he the real MVP? It feels like he's the real MVP in there.
Yeah. They have arrived at Moonlight Island, but what they see is a city torn apart and on fire. Oh gosh. This is terrible, Beth said, dropping Umbreon in shock. Shaden did this for sure. No, duh! Shaden did this. No, I thought it was Team Rocket.
For once, Team Rocket is like, nobody's talking about us this time. That's good.
Yeah, Team Rocket messed them up like 10 times in the old story. Shaden did this for sure, Jack said, angrily punching the ground. He's like, I'm angry! Punch the ground! Then a sound came from the burning city that sounded like a high-pitched scream. What was that? Josh asked. Please, someone help! It's coming from the city! Tsunami! Legend! Help me get through the flames by using your water gun attacks! Legend and Tsunami shot streams of water along the way, and Dan followed the voice to Megan, who was cornered by a group of Houndooms. The building behind her looked like it was ready to collapse.
That sounds scary, even though Houndooms, they can be very loyal.
Yeah. Legend, get her out of there! Legend flew over the dogs and grabbed Megan, but one of them got bit into Legend's left wing, and he roared, throwing the Houndoom to the ground. Next, they fired their flamethrower attacks at Dan. Tsunami! Hydro pump! The great water blast broke through the fire and forced the Houndoom to retreat, leaving just enough time for Legend to get out with Megan before the wall broke down on top of them.
That's kind of like how you deal with naughty dogs. You just go and shoot at them.
Yeah,
like, you just spray water. Then
spray water on them.
Okay.
I'd imagine that would be pretty effective in training fire dogs. Like, not fire dogs as in fire dogs at the fire department, as in real dogs on fire.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, like, I get where you came from. Like, your fire department dog. Then also fire dogs in Pokemon. You know, Puppy.
Dan took Megan and his dragons back outside the city. Beth wrapped a bandage around Legend's wing. Just try not to move it too much and it'll heal just fine. Megan was shivering and shaking in fear. She hadn't even opened her eyes yet. What's wrong? Cassie asked. What's wrong? It's our freaking city has been blown to shit, Cassie! You can open your eyes now. Megan opened her eyes and smiled. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. My mouth is so dry. I'll be back.
You will be back.
I have returned.
Hey, welcome back.
My character looks kind of bummed out. Let's fix that. Alright, there we go. Okay,
Ain't that the truth? Hold up, let me just... Okay. What's your name? Cassie, it's you came to save us. What's your name? Cassie asked. It's Megan. Megan, do you know this place? Dan asked. That Megan looked despaired and afraid. After he sent you away, Shaden called out all his Pokemon and ordered them to destroy our city and capture us. My daddy took the secret place in the city and told me to stay there until no one was around. I stayed there and I could hear typo.
Let's see.
I stayed there and I could hear.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I could hear. Everyone crying and running. It was a nightmare. I wanted to help, but I stayed there for a long time. There was food there. I think it was a place to go if there was a tornado or a storm. After a while, I smelled smoke and fire came in, so I had to leave. But as soon as I came out, those fire dogs chased me. That's when you saved me. I want my brother back. Megan started crying and Barbara hugged her. That's when Dan remembered the prophecy. Band of Light is with the child who sorrows over the brother lost.
Every time the prophecy comes up, I cringe.
The what?
I just said every time the prophecy comes up, I cringe.
The city band is captured too. No, I mean a wristband. Oh, my mommy gave me this band, and it sparkles too. Megan held out a golden band with a symbol on it. Do you think I'm not sure, Megan. Would it be alright if I held onto it? Okay, here. Megan handed the band to Dan and he examined it. Are there any caves around here? Josh asked. There's a big cave called Mirror Cavern that my brother used to take me to. Can you there? Dan asked, Are you going to help my family? Yes, but to stop Shaden, we need something in a cave. I will take you then. Take off. Megan led them to the cave and was right outside the city, but the entrance... typo? At
But
the entrance was small and was hidden under the bush. Entrance.
Oh, that's not a word.
Entrance was so small, I'm surprised you found it, Jack remarked. Me and Wallace would come here with lanterns when we were sad. But we don't have any lanterns. No, but we have something better. A thunderjet. She can light up the area. Wait, thunderjet is a girl? Huh? Do it, thunderjet. Thunderjet entered the hole and light could be seen coming from it. One by one, they crawled in. Why, hello! Who's there? George questioned. Dragon Son followed my echo trail. What's a dragon son? Beth asked, then looked puzzled. What was happening?
That's what I want to know.
Trail will lead you to the mirror of reflection. Don't be afraid. Thunderjet followed the echoes. Thunderjet ran off spreading light and then followed it. The strange voice led them to a long hallway lit by torches. Where the hell did those torches come from? Megan asked. You mean you have never seen that before?
I like that you added the hell in that one.
Well, I've never seen this part of the cave before. The voice led them further and further through until they came to a dead end. Ah, just great! David shouted.
Don't be discouraged. Duh. Any barrier can be torn down with teamwork. Yeah, teamwork! Legend, I choose you. Hyper Beam! Legend let out a red beam that crashed into the wall, but had no effect. You two, try crushing that wall. You two try... Wait, what is this? You two, try crushing the wall with his mind, but that also... Oh, I think it's supposed to be tried crushing the wall with his mind, but that also failed. Eventually, every Pokemon had tried at least one time to break the wall. What if we're just wasting our time, Jack asked? What if there's nothing on the other side? That voice said that any barrier... All our Pokemon use their best attacks at once, Josh suggested. And we'll cause a cave-in!
Everyone dies, the end.
They all agree, and every Pokemon hits the wall with his most powerful attack, eventually pushing
it was a bad idea.
Pushing it enough that it collapsed and killed everyone. Yay! On the other side was a dark pit with a stone bridge leading to a small pillar that held a sparkling object. That must be a relic, David theorized. Well, let's go get it, he said, getting ready to step on the bridge. Stop! Only the one who has been truthful all his life shall be able to cross the pit. What? Okay. So no one got it. Okay, so that eliminates me. Who here has never lied? Good luck with that one, Dan asked. I have... Oh, there was that one time, Beth said. To my knowledge, I have never lied, Josh announced. Are you kidding me, Josh? You're the biggest liar of them all. You're always imitating Pokemon and stuff. I mean, I guess that's not the same thing, but still. Are you sure? Dan asked. Of course. Josh jumped onto the bridge and everyone gasped, expecting it to collapse, but it didn't. It stayed firm and Josh walked across it. He was only a few steps away from the relic and everyone's heart was pounding. He made one final step and then he was there. The sparkling object was easy to see now. It was a mirror with a golden handle and frame. Its crystal clear reflection was incredible, but when Josh looked into the reflection, he could see a group of Sneasel behind everyone. Then he turned around, but the Sneasel weren't there. What's going on, Josh? Jack asked, seeing a strange look on his face. Hey, Jack here! Jack is here! I mean, not the Jack from the story, the Jack from the Strategy Guides channel.
Welcome, Jack.
Hey Jack, what's up? It's good to see you here. How you doing? Not much has happened since the last time we read. Well, I guess everyone got back. That's the main thing, is everyone got back together after being teleported apart. And now they're trying to follow a prophecy to get relics. Ugh, the most cliche thing ever. Anyway.
But it was also the easiest thing to write about, and also sometimes cliches are the best thing to get a story across. And oh my god, I cannot talk. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe you need a glass of water, like me. Okay, let's see here. It's crystal clear reflection, and then there's a Sneasel. What's going on, Josh? Jack asked, seeing a strange look on his face. I see Sneasel standing behind you in the mirror. Then he looked again, and this time they were getting ready to attack. That's when it hit him. This mirror must reveal things that can't be seen by the human eye! But that means that, look out! They're going to attack! They're invisible, but I can see them in the mirror. Now, wow, what is this, Zelda? This is the lens of truth? And now they could see the Sneasel, but the Sneasel jumped over the group and crossed the bridge to get to Josh. Guess they haven't told any lies either, Jack concluded. What a funny, odd thing to say. Hold on, let me just turn this... Damn, the soundtrack on YouTube is really quiet right now. I don't know why. Anyway. Sneasel tackled Josh, making him drop the mirror against the pillar. All the Sneasels looked into it, and their faces looked terrified, for in the mirror they saw the horrifying thing that they had done! What the heck does that mean?
They have jumped somebody that never lied. Or Mewtwo.
Each of them ran away from it and ran across the bridge. You fools! What are you doing? Shaden demanded. I asked you to do a simple test. I just gotta say it. Shaden's kind of incompetent. Like, really incompetent. I've, like, the story I made is trying to build him up as, like, this big bad, but he's, like, always failing.
He's a goofy one of villain. Leave him alone.
He's a film villain, yeah. You fools, what are you doing? Shaden demanded. I asked you to do a simple task and you fail! Forget the mirror, now just bring me the child! Oh great, now he's kidnapping. The Sneasel stared evilly at Megan, their bright eyes glowing. Frightened, she hid behind Cassie. Dan, do something! Cassie pleaded. Legend, they're after Megan! Stop them! Legend slammed the Sneasel away with his tail, and most of them fell into the pit.
Is that animal abuse?
It was like, the Sneasel shall die. Hold on, I'm trying to read what Jack's been saying. So instead, see the protagonist becomes the hero destined to be. The protagonist deals with the idea of fail, like if he were destined to fail. A nice way to use the prophecy trope is that instead of wait for a chosen one, waits for the end of the world. So instead, see the protagonist become the hero destined to be. The protagonist deals with the idea of failure. Like basically if the prophecy said, there's this one dude that's going to show up and he's going to be like a hero, but he's totally going to fail. Interesting.
He's gonna be legit.
Let's see. Skarmory's razor-sharp wings cut the others. That was too easy. Ah! Megan cried. Dan spun around. Megan was being pulled into a blackish vortex by a Sneasel. Cassie was struggling to hold on to her. Black fields surrounded all the Pokemon, making them helpless. The trainers grabbed onto Cassie and tried to pull Megan away, but the Sneasel was stronger than the others. But this Sneasel... I'm gonna say this Sneasel. I think it's better. This Sneasel was stronger than the others were, and they weren't strong enough. Suddenly, another portal appeared, and a Sneasel jumped out, slashing Dan's arm and causing him to let go of Cassie's hand. Dan, help! Oh, it's your turn. Gary?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Do you think that will actually be very painful for Dan because the Sneasel might have hurt his artillery looking at those bloody claws.
Oh wow.
Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Cassie exclaimed, falling into the portal with Megan. Dan ran as fast as he could to the closing portal, hoping he could save them. But by the time he got there, the portal was gone. Now, it starts to get interesting, Shaden remarked. Let them go, Shaden! Dan demanded. If you want them back so bad, so much, why don't you come and get them yourself? They are with me in my fortress. It's time like that I took revenge on the descendants of Norrin. So, prove your worth and come to me. All the Pokemon were released from their prisons and they stretched. Shaden's voice slowly faded away and then began blaming himself. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let go of her.
Well,
I mean, like,
you got slashed.
Two guys. You got two guys. You got two guys hanging on you.
Yeah.
And then your arm got your arm got slashed, which probably you need to go get that checked, otherwise you will bleed out.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Dan. I should have seen that Sneasel come and check at. No, I should have pushed it away from him. What do you mean? Will you guys just shut up? Barbara exclaimed. We lost time, but we can still save Cassie and Megan. Now, what do we say we get started? We still don't have this relic. He's right. What does the prophecy said about that? I don't remember. I can't either. We have to make a plan of attack. We need to have a plan. Dan didn't seem to care. He just looked like he had no hope and began walking through the cave all by himself. Where are you going? I will meet you guys outside. He replied in a low voice. Jack looked aggravated and started after him, but Beth stopped him. Wait, let me talk to him. He ran after him and Jack shook his head. Dan was already outside the cave with his Pokemon. Dark clouds in the sky and it started to rain. Beth started shouting from the cave. Why don't you come inside and help? I just need some time alone. He replied. You can't fool me, Daniel Dragonson. You're in love with Cassie. What makes you think that? Dan asked, sounding arrogant. Oh, it isn't something as obvious in the beginning of this thing. It's got Dan's attention. I think you got a typo there. This got Dan's attention.
Yeah, this got Dan. Yeah, it's supposed to be Dan's.
And he turned around. One night, he was supposed to pick me up at 7. He was the kind of late, so I figured he was being stored. But he never come to get me the next morning, so I got a call and tell me that he is dead.
This like
I stayed shocked for.
This is such a weird story to have here. It's
because this is the way I acted when I lost my first love. What? It was kind of late, so I figured he was being stored, but he never came. And the next morning, he was dead. I stayed shocked for a long time and fell behind in school. But then you came and told me that I have to go on with my life. You have been.
Oh my gosh! Hold on! We gotta stop this for a second. Dan just did the same thing he did with Emily in on the ranch. It's like, oh, your parents are dead? Boo-hoo! Move on with your life. Do something.
That is such a healthy way of coping.
It's like Dan is the worst. He's always like, oh, you lost the guy that you love? Well, boo-hoo! It's like, oh, he died? Well, that's too bad. You gotta move on with your life. I'm like, geez, Dan, shut up. Edgy time. Yes, exactly, Jack. It's edgy time.
Right. I stay shocked for a long time and fell behind in school. This situation is different from mine because you have a chance to save the one you love. That's more than I have. I mean, like, that is something strong people will do. But otherwise, I don't know. Grief is a very peculiar thing.
This is very... I don't know. I feel like this whole section with Beth and Dan could have been written a lot better. It feels way too rushed.
I think, do you think that is because you don't know grief enough so at that time, but now you're like, I love my cat, that's why I know I probably can write better. Beth felt a terrible sadness and began crying. Then realized what she had gone through. He got up and hugged her. I'm sorry, Jess. You are right. Come on, let's join the others. Beth wiped her eyes and nodded. They rejoined Jack back in the cave. A fire was burning brightly in the middle of the group. You okay, Dan? Barbara asked. I won't be until Cassie and Megan are safe, so let's get to it. Yeah! On another island not far away, Shady sat at his throne. Cassie and Megan were imprisoned in a black dome of energy that had electricity sparkling from it. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Let's see what Jack's been saying. Dan, the edgy guy of the group. It's like, no, Dan, the person who's always basically like, your loved one died. Well, get over it. You should look after my Pokemon. Let's see. Dan goes to the group of people who would send gore on the Discord. Okay. Whatever you mean, Jack.
This looks very peculiar.
Let's see. Going to do. Let's see. Sparking from it. Okay. Back to me. Got it. Oh, and my character looks very shocked. Let's make him look not so shocked. There we go. I have reclaimed my body, and that will happen soon. What are you going to do with us? Cassie asked. You're going to stay right here until Dan comes. If he's anything like his ancestor, he will come one way or another. Maybe he'll come by plane, maybe he'll come by train, one way or another. Let's see. What do you mean? My true plan isn't to destroy life. It is to enslave it. For days I have been gathering hatred from... Oh, wow, you could just gather hatred, dude. You could just, like, suck it all up, put it in a jar, just gather that hatred up. I've been gathering hatred from all life. Maybe it's like a spirit bomb. It's like a hatred spirit bomb. Because all life gives up.
There's actually in Surgeon Frog, Carol, Carol's one of his subordinates, that is Tamama. He has an attack that is called a jealous bomb. A jealous bomb. You heard me right. So it's spirit bomb, but with jealousy.
Oh wow, they actually did that in Sergeant Frog.
Yeah, they actually did that in Sergeant Frog, and he actually got so jealous of I think Hero's adopted niece, and so he made a jealous bomb out of it that he wants to jump her, but that instead I think that he made that thing so hard that he was trying to practice it, using it against his roommates. That is the girl who is very rich and has a crush on Hiroki, I think. He got hit, but and then he got hit by the jealous orb, and then the what's that thing called? And the narrator was like, indeed, he has learned the secrets of the jealous orb, the jealous bomb, but instead it has become a self-harming jealous bomb.
Oh gosh, self-harming
and then,
jealous bomb.
and the and then the servant for and then the butler for the girl that was his roommate. He was like, by the gods, you are terrifying.
Sergeant Frog is such a funny show.
He was
uh,
so
let's
I
see.
was, yes, hate bomb, jealous bomb, whatever that is.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. For days I've been gathering hatred from all life, and in 1 hour it will be released as I'm gonna say a dark wave that will encircle the world and cause all life to give up feelings of. Oh God, it hurts, Carrie. I'm stabbing myself in the stomach with this story. All right, I guess I have to say it. Gathering hatred, all life will be released as dark world will circle the world and cause all life to give up feelings of love and joy, causing them to worship me. Oh gosh, it hurts.
That doesn't make any dang sense.
Yeah, it's like how are you going to be worshipped if they're giving up love? That's what love is. That's what worship is, you idiot. Ugh. Shaden is so dumb.
You're like I'm hurt.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. You're insane, Cassie. Yes, he is. He is insane.
You just find that out, Cassie? Seriously?
It's like
You just find out? Oh dear.
Cassie exclaimed. You still don't get it. If Dan does not make it here in 1 hour, then the wave will go out. He and his friends will hate, despise each other, and the only thing they will desire is to destroy each other. The world will soon be mine.
You know that one thing that came from that you said that removing love. That is also a plot from what's that thing called from Cardcaptor Sakurai, because they're like, if you lose everyone, we lost the ability to love, and I'm like, what?
Oh gosh, this part of the story hurts me a lot. I'm like, oh, this is so trite. This is so trite. Just go back to doing Pokemon things.
It's so rough. It's so rough.
Oh, Norin, you have failed after all. Oh gosh, that hurt. Anyway, moving on. Dan and Jack were working on a plan to attack Shaden. Dan, we can't attack him until we know where he is, so I suggest we send a spy to find his lair and check out the area. Scyther was hiding from them by hanging from the ceiling. From the ceiling? Where are they right now? The ceiling of what?
Seriously.
Are they outside? Are they inside? I guess they're inside something. Let's see. Hanging from the ceiling. And after Jack said that they needed a spy, he knew it was time. See, Scyther's like, my moment has come.
My moment has arrived. In Fire Emblem, there are like quick ropes, and one of them is my moment has arrived. That's one of my what's that thing called? That's actually one of my favorite characters, but
the prophecy is true. I love that cat. Scyther let go of the ceiling and glided down to the floor. A Scyther! Maybe it's one of Shaden's Pokemon, David said. Scyther didn't like the sound of this.
No, it's not. No, I don't think that it is. It's not Shaden's Pokemon.
Yeah. Scyther didn't like the sound of this, so he carved an L onto a rock, implying that David is a loser. Okay. No, that's not what he did, but let's continue. Scyther didn't like the sound of that. He carved that. L for, like, love? Dan asked. Scyther shook its head and carved in other letters, making the word Lance. Oh no! He's come to kill us! I get it. Scyther was overjoyed. You lost your Lance? What? What? Oh,
I think
okay,
that
I get
we have.
it. He acts like he understands, but he doesn't understand. Oh, I get it. You lost your lands, and then Scyther falls to the ground like, oh, you idiot. No, Dan, he means the man Lance, David explained. Did Lance send you to help us? Dan asked. Scyther nodded. Dan, you're such an idiot. Well, you can help by locating Shaden's place and finding a way in. Do you think you can do it? Scyther saluted Dan and flew off. Freaking saluted.
Saluted.
Oh. He's dead, David remarked.
Finally, we have been waiting for all of that. He's finally dead.
Bet you a great ball he makes it, Josh wagered. You're on, David agreed. Scyther wasn't quite certain what he was looking for. Okay, now we're following Scyther's journey. Interesting. Scyther wasn't quite sure what he was looking for, but he knew he'd know it when he saw it. There was something in the distance that looked like a black mountain, but as he flew closer, it turned out to be a castle. It reached the sky with 4 tall towers. Scyther.
Oh, you know what? We should play the beginning or prologue music for a symphony of the night. Dee 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 dee.
Okay, hold on. I got it. Well, we reached the end of the Pokemon movie Forever soundtrack anyway, so let's play some Castlevania Symphony of the Night original soundtrack, baby.
We're playing the one because we're walking towards the castle.
I don't know what track is playing right now, but it's playing.
Okay, let me go listen. Is it playing?
It's I don't know if it's playing in Discord. I don't know if you can hear it. It's playing on the live
okay,
stream.
hold on. Let me give it a try. I don't think it is because that's okay.
Let's see. You're on, David agreed. People are going to be coming in
yes,
here.
There it is.
If anyone shows up, they might be like, what? Where's their Castlevania music playing?
Yes, it is. We have the...
Let's see. Scyther to the castle. It reached the sky with 4 tall towers. Scyther remembered that he was looking for a way inside, so he circled it a couple times until he heard noises coming from below him. He wanted to see what was going on, so he slowly lost altitude. The lower he got, the louder the sound got. He landed, and the noise, with an E at the end, please, led him to a barred window. I think that's 2 R's. Because otherwise it's bared. Looking through it, he saw a mother with her child, and they looked like they were starving. Oh gosh, this got dark fast. Beyond
guys, we were just doing happy and go farming and go training. God knows how long we've been stuck there and trained with Lance.
The Lance tried to kill us with crazy training. Let's see. Beyond that were other prisoners, men, women, and children, and I killed them all. They're animals. Let's see. They were all ill. Scyther couldn't bear the sight of it, and he was forced to walk away. Don't you mean fly away? He has wings. He's like flying around.
Fly away.
There were several windows on the castle, and Scyther knew that it would be easy to enter. Having that information, he decided to return. Hey, Destroyer, glad you're still here. Thanks for still being in the chat. Awesome. My character looked shocked for a second there. There are several windows on the castle, and Scyther knew it would be easy to get in. Having that information, he decided to return, but a pair of Sneasel had spotted him, and they had no intention of letting him go. Scyther couldn't hold... I'll just let you continue from there, Carrie.
Oh dear, where am I? Okay, there we go. In his rage anymore, and he viciously attacked them, nearly cutting them to pieces. But he remembered something Lance had taught them. It was that the true warrior has compassion and does not kill out of anger. Cypher looked upon the wounded creatures and laughed. I told you he wouldn't make it. David remarked. It's not over until it's over. Okay. We can't stay here any longer. Let's go. Then, just they were about to leave, Cypher touched down. He's back! Then exclaimed, helping the exhaust bug to catch his breath. Do you know where Shaden is? Cypher nodded, and Jack began reading his mind. Okay, I know where Shaden's castle is and how we can get to it, Jack announced. Jack had received a perfect picture of the area by reading Cypher's mind and began drawing a detailed map out. In the dirt! What? Really? That's convenient? Right down here is the dungeon where... Well, right down here is the dungeon where he's holding all people. That will be a very stinky and dirty area. Jeez. Because it's humans. Well, I will take that area Josh offered. I will free all prisoners. All the prisoners. Now then we get to Shaden. There are 5 entrances, 4 on the floors, or 4 on the towers, and 1 is in the front. But it would be too obvious, so I got a plan. You and David can make distractions at the front, lure the guards away from the other entrances. The rest of us will try to get through the other entrances. Only get one shot. We only get one shot at this, so we have to do it right. You might send those aerial ADS to us, though, Beth pointed out. What are you talking about? Jack asked. Macros, she replied. We'll just have to cover each other if they attack, so everyone stay together until you reach your cutoff point. Yeah, let's do this. Then exclaimed Dragonair, reached for legend high and low, not knowing that he was resting in his Pokemon. The Pokemon that had befriended them all looked at them. You are with us now, and you have to work with us to get the job done. So if you see someone in need, help them. Now let's move. The Pokemon all took to the sky, then mounted Ice Wing, and Jack got on Fire Dragon. David had his red Gyarados, and Beth and Jack rolled on Skarmory, and Barbara is ready on Pidgeot. Cypher lead them out, and they followed him in a close group. Well, Cassie, it is only seconds until I release my Dark Wave, and your friends are nowhere in sight. I guess they don't care about you after all, Shaden mocked. Shaden opened his hand and a flat square appeared. Then, after a short moment, it began sparking. Hey, I'm giving you a gift because this reminds you of something.
Yeah? Oh yeah. We're getting some nice Castlevania music now. It's like
I forgot the name of them. She has lots of boxes. What is this? Let me copy the slang very quickly. I forgot how to spell. Okay, there we go.
What are you sending? What is this nonsense?
Where are the boxes? Oops.
That girl looks like she's got a crazy pod collection.
Just
Behold my pod collection.
Your what? Behold my what?
Behold my pod collection.
I mean, I mean, like, we both watch Manga Magica, so we probably know about they really like using collage. Alright, there we go. I finally found the link that I want to show you with the boxes and stuff.
Okay, you send it away.
Send away. Yep, there we go. That's the box. It can help her transform, or it can do something. It has a mirror dimension or some bullshit in it. I know. Alright, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. And it began sparking. The time has come and no one can stop me now. Go my wall. What?
This is wall of energy.
Go my wall and conquer all. He dropped it to the floor and it grew in size and the room, size of the room, and then moved straight through the wall. Cypher, we're almost there! Barbara asked. Cypher nodded and continued flying. The wall was picking up speed and now taking up the sky. Barbara could see darkness coming towards them, but before she could alert the others, they were all touched by it. Both the trainers and Pokemon felt the urge to cause pain, and they all felt hate. Their hearts had lost all sense of love and kindness and were cold at heart.
Ugh.
Ah, you stupid! Dan cried, punching Icewing. I will destroy you!
Jeez, Dan, why don't you tell me how you really feel?
Can you imagine Icewing Icewing was like, what the heck? I was trying to bring you over.
What the heck, man? What did I do? You're basically my father.
I will destroy you all, you two declared. Wait, he's still there. Everyone landed and began fighting each other.
It was like, it's about to go down.
What the heck?
Super Smash Brothers just happened. Oh boy, this is crazy. I'll kill you, Dad! I'm sorry, I can't take any of this seriously. This is ridiculous. I'll kill you, Dad!
I mean, that is actually very menacing.
Yeah, it is. It is. Dave exclaimed, tackling him. Leave me alone, you idiot! Dan shouted. Josh took out the mirror and looked at it, seeing not the enraged trainer he was, but instead a happy young man. This isn't me, he denied. However, the mirror had opened his eyes. But it is me. He could feel the evil being lifted from his heart and saw that everyone was fighting. What are you doing? Have you all lost your minds? We're on the same team here. Look into the mirror. Josh held up the mirror and it showed them all their true selves, turning them back to normal, except for Jack, who was knocking the mirror away. You shall all perish now! I don't know, I just like that dialogue. You shall all perish now! I like Jack's reaction, and that's Jack from the... Jacknimation. Jack, I'm gonna have to call you Jacknimation to differentiate you from Jack from the story. I like Jacknimation's... Okay, thanks Destroyer. Always glad to hear that you're still watching the stream. Jacknimation's like, man, this goes wild. It does. It's a bit crazy. I mean, I know I wanted it to be kind of, you know, intense because it's a movie, but it's a bit much. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, it goes nuts.
It does go nuts. Let's see, where were we? We were away. You shall all perish now! I love that. David was on top of Dan with his fist in the air, but he lowered it and stood up with Megan's band on his wrist. Jack was getting ready. I think it's getting ready to hit them with a psychic wave, but a strange light began shining in his eyes. Ah! Bright light! Bright light! What was that? Did we get... Hold on. Oh! We just got a new follower on Twitch! Hey! Thank you so much to Egg Saber. Thank you so much!
So you got a typo with parish.
What the? I got a typo with parish? Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
parish.
Did I spell it parish instead of parish?
Yeah,
dang
you
it.
said parish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be parish, not parish. Let's see. Megan's band was on his wrist. Jack was getting ready to hit them with a psychic wave, but a strange light began shining in his eyes. Solar flare!
My eyes!
Let's see. It belonged to Megan's band, and now Jack was also returned to himself. None of them could understand what had happened to make them behave like that. Dan, I'm sorry, David apologized. That the dark wall must have made us act like that, Dan said. But it's still moving, and what will happen if everyone gets touched by it? Beth asked. We have to hurry. Get ready, get back on your Pokemon and fly! Jack commanded. They did as Jack said and followed Scyther once again to find Shaden. Well, your friends must have become my slaves by now. Let's just...
Yeah.
Anyway,
Really?
let's just take a look. Dark window appear, Shaden ordered. The window came forth. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mirror.
The window came forth just as Shaden commanded, and it certainly wasn't the sight he wished to see. Scyther was leading him on the attack, and this angered him. This cannot be! They aren't fighting at all! How could they have escaped my wall? Why does he keep rhyming wall with all? It's kind of annoying.
You are annoying!
It's like, Shaden, stop being a prick. No, what? No songs, no songs allowed. No. Nocturne is not allowed on my live stream.
No, skip through it.
There we go. Back to just music, I think. There we go. Okay, let's see. What was that?
It was shonen. Jack says it was shonen at first, and it becomes seinen too fast.
Yeah,
What was the-
seriously. It's a bit too crazy. This cannot be. I'm not fighting at all. How could they have escaped my wall? I hate reading that. Cassie and Megan breathed sighs of relief. This ends now. My army will stop them. Go! Thousands of wings fluttered through the sky towards the small team of trainers. Murkrows. I'm sorry, I can't take Murkrows seriously. They're not even evolved. Murkrows straight ahead, and there must be hundreds of them, Josh pointed out. Barbara, got out her pair of binoculars and focused them. No, they're more than Murkrows. They're Zubat, Golbat, Fearow, and many other flying Pokemon. They looked hopeless, and many of the trainers' Pokemon had lost their nerve. We have to avoid them, Jack informed. What? Dan shrieked. What? Dan shrieked. Trying to go through them would be like trying to go through a hailstorm. Hailstorm? Jack, you just gave me an idea. Icewing, use Blizzard and Mist to slow them down. The thick, freezing mist flowed out of Icewing's mouth. I mean, couldn't you just use Blizzard? Wouldn't just Blizzard be fine? Whatever. And it went into the flock, blinding and freezing them. I mean,
Whoa!
I think Blizzard would be enough to blind them, but okay. I need another drink. Oh boy. How many pages we got left? We got 10? We got 20 pages left. Ugh. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this today.
That's okay.
What? David shrieked. Trying to go through the mall would be like trying to go through a hailstorm. Hailstorm, I went back, hold on. Let's go underneath them. They flew underneath the momentary clueless birds, going right past them, but the flying arsenal soon escaped the mist and went after their target once more. A Fearow was right behind Beth and Josh. Its beak began spinning. Got spiral. Drill peck. It's trying to drill peck us, Josh exclaimed. David was aware of the danger and ordered Gyarados to get closer. Gyarados, Ice Beam! Gyarados' ice attack staggered Fearow and it fell from the sky, but many more came for them. There are too many, Beth yelled. Beth, do you think Legend can fly now? Dan asked. Let's see.
Can it fly?
Okay, Carrie. You know what, Carrie? How can you manage 3 more pages? Because then we'd be like exactly 16 pages away from the end for the next time.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, 3 more pages, and then we'll be ending the live stream.
Let me go grab a glass of water. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna go grab a glass of water too. Give us a minute, guys. This is intense.
I think that we should go watch Magia Records some other time because you said the pork collection. Behold my entire pork collection! Are you still there? Hello? Are you still here? Welcome back. I was like, what happened to you?
But Carrie, you didn't hear. I said I wanted to get a glass of water too.
Yeah, guys, stay hydrated. You need water to do lots of breathing.
Hey, Destroyer. Good to hear you're still with us. Let's continue the story.
Next time, I hope you can hold a lot of weight. Legend, use Ultra Beam now. Legend's weight at first was hard for Icewing, but it quickly adjusts. What?
Wait, hold on. What is going on here? I hope you can hold a lot of weight. Holy crap! Are they implying that Icewing is carrying Legend around? That's insane! There's no way that would be possible. It's impossible.
Icewing was like, I can do it, and it's like, oh.
Oh dear God! Why did you put a fat dragon on me? Why did you put a fat dragon on me? Anyway, I guess we're just going with this.
Legend aimed its attack as well as possible. As well as possible, unless an Ultra means shooting Shaden's entire air force down. That's a lot of birds he got knocked down.
That's a lot of dead birds.
Legend will now return and see Shaden's castle. We're almost there. Barbara announced. It looked like the time had come to face their fears, but there was another bird in front of them, and it looked blue and big. Everyone is at the Kino. Barbara seems happy to see the rare bird again, but something's wrong with it. Its eyes were black when they should have been red, and it made a terrible screech that hurt their ears. A fire surrounded it, and it shot through the air, heading straight towards them. Something seems to click in Icewing's head, and it stopped Articuno and spoke to it. But Articuno is no mood to talk, and it viciously attacked Icewing, causing Dan to fall off his back. Help! Legend! Legend caught Dan on his back and managed to stay in the air with his wounded wing. High up in the sky, Icewind was fighting his own mother in a great battle of ice and cold. What? How many legendary birds are in the old games, by the way?
Just one each.
Okay. So these are the only 2 in the world that then probably...
Well, yeah, in my story, yeah, there are only 2 Articuno in the world.
Also a question, how did she reproduce? Because that's the mother. We know that it's the mother. There's probably a father somewhere. Or did she just clone herself?
Did she just bang a ditto?
Or maybe she cloned herself. She was like asexual production. Because it's legendary.
Sure, because that's how Pokemon work.
You are being sarcastic, right? You're like, no. What about Icewind? We can't just leave it. We have no choice, Dan. But Dan could hear Legend speaking to him. You think we should leave it to Icewind? All right, let's go then. Aye, let's go. Jack stopped because in front of his face was Meow, and it kicked him. Why did you do that? Meow brought lightning down from the sky and struck him, but Mewtwo protect Jack with a blue bubble. I will keep you busy and you go find Shaden. Mewtwo is taking the bubble off Jack. Mewtwo threw a black ball at Meow, but it dodged it by teleporting. Jack had been occupied by the battle and hadn't realized his friends had started flying off. Jack, get moving! I will kill him! Fire Dragon, fly off the den! The area surrounding the castle was dark and black with no living plants around. That's kind of boring. The Pokemon landed only a few shots.
It's like Mordor.
The Pokemon landed only a short distance away from the fortress. Cypher, show me where the dungeon is, Josh requested. Cypher and Josh went off on their own to rescue the prisoners. Go, Legend! Without Mewtwo to back him up, David and his Gyarados flew close to the main entrance and get the guards' attention. David was doing a good job, Dan commented, but we need more distraction. We are the dam, Jack and Barbara replied. Beth and Scannery take that tower, Delibird and Dragon at that one, and I will take the one over there. Be careful, guys! Legend, let's go to that tower. Legend flapped his wings, flying to the tower. Away from the castle, 2 other battles raged on in clouds. Mewtwo and Meow matching their attacks blow for blow, while Articuno continuous shot ice beams that would only clash in midair and form glaciers. Mewtwo realized that his power was being used up and he could not defend himself any longer. This Mew is more powerful than the last one I faced, and he's too fast to hit. And next page.
Okay, my turn. He noticed the fierce battle going on beside him. Icewing is fighting as well. Maybe if it... Yes! Icewing! Let's fight together! Icewing heard Mewtwo's thoughts, pierced its mind, and it nodded, firing an ice beam not at Articuno, but instead at Meow, taking it by surprise and freezing it in a giant ice glob. Articuno saw an opportunity and launched itself in a ball of fire at Icewing, but Mewtwo teleported behind it and grabbed it by the neck. Oh damn! And it just breaks its neck. It's like...
Okay, what did you say?
What? I just said that Mewtwo breaks its neck. Crick!
Oh, Jesus! Fatality!
Mewtwo wins. Fatality. Do it! Icewing aimed and fired one last ice beam, freezing Articuno. I don't know if that's even possible, but okay. It washed as its mother dropped from the sky and fell into the sea. Icewing felt a great sadness and let out a cry. Your mother will be fine, and so will Mew, but now he must rejoin the others. Icewing agreed, and they approached the castle.
I mean, does she know how to swim though? Because it's like, oh god.
Like, I hope maybe Lugia will help her out.
Lugia was like, well, okay, today we are going to do some funny things. Who is that guy that crashed here?
Hey, fire dogs, remember me? Jack asked, flying past the two hounds that were... I'm gonna say Houndooms. I mean, Hounds works, but the Houndooms that were on the tower. It's payback time! Hoopful, cool them down with water gun at full blast! Hoopful was held in Fire Dragon's arms as it shot out water, forcing them over the edge. Damn! They're just straight up killing Pokemon. Good job. Now let's enter that tower. Skarmory, Steel Wing! Beth commanded. Skarmory was fighting its way through a team of Sneasel, and it smacked them all the way easily. Screaming in terror, the Sneasel ran off. Why are those guys running from us?
Back kitty, back kitty, back kitty.
Why are those guys running from us? Skarmory shrugged its wings. Scyther and Josh were at one of the dungeon's barred windows. Scyther cut the bars off with a single slash, and Josh climbed inside. Come on down! Come on down, Scyther! Josh called. Scyther just looked up at the tower and flew in their direction. Scyther! Great, just great. Now I have to do this alone. A figure was hiding in the shadows, and it spoke to Josh. Josh, thank goodness you're here. Cassie, is that you? The figure walked out from the shadows, and it was Cassie. Hurry, follow me.
No, it's not.
I'll show you how to free these people. Wait a minute. You can't fool me, Ditto! And yes, that's for people that didn't notice, that is a nickname Ditto with just the T's replaced with D's. So you saw through my transformation. Yes. Now, the freaking Ditto can talk in human form? Okay. Yes. Now help me free them. I have my new master now, and his name is Shaden. Ditto turned back to its rubbery pink form and wrapped itself around Josh, squeezing him. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting idea. We've never really seen a Ditto just do an attack in its base form, which I think would be interesting. That would make the Pokemon really interesting if it had more attacks and it only lost those attacks when it transformed. That would be pretty interesting, but there's no way they're ever going to do that. Don't do this, Ditto! Oh, nice alliteration there. Don't do this, Ditto. I like that.
That's a new meme.
Josh reached for the mirror, which was only inches away from his hand, but he could not get to it. Then Josh got an idea. Just don't take this mirror to Shaden, please! Ditto laughed and grabbed the mirror, looking at its true reflection. Then it saw its true self and released Josh from its strong grip. Ditto, it apologized. I'm okay, but please get all these people out of here. Ditto turned into a Machamp and ripped the... Okay, so like, damn. His Ditto is pretty awesome because it could just turn into whatever Pokemon whenever, I guess. That's not how that usually works, but okay. Ditto turned into a Machamp.
Wait. How did it work then? Because you said that that's not how it usually works.
With like Ditto transforming into a Pokemon? It's usually only able to do that if that Pokemon is present. So I don't know why I wrote it like this, but I mean, it would be cool if Ditto could just transform into whatever. It'd be OP as all hell. Ditto turned into a Machamp, ripped the bars off the cells. All the prisoners rushed out of their cells and climbed out the window. But one remained. The man they had met before that told them about the prophecy.
Prophecy.
Every time I hear the word prophecy, I cringe. He helped Josh to his feet. You have returned to save us. Yes, now let's get out of here. A sound like a strong wind came, and they were confronted by more Sneasel, who had trapped Ditto in solid ice. Now one of them was getting reading? I think that's supposed to be ready, not reading. He's reading a nice book. Was getting ready to cut it with its claws. You Sneasel never learn, do you? Mewtwo remarked, snatching Ditto from them. Mewtwo? Now I have a present for you. Here, catch it. Mewtwo's hand released a fiery symbol. Oh yeah, that's right. Mewtwo can use Fire Blast. I forgot about that. That chased the Sneasel to a wall and fried them. Ouch. Mewtwo's hot hand melted the ice and Ditto was freed. What happened to Mew? Josh asked. He has been momentarily dealt with. Now let's find Shaden. Oh, it's your turn, Carrie.
Yeah, I know. This is the last page we get.
Oh, I was gonna read.
Hold on.
Wait, should it be the last? I was thinking of reading like the 50th page and then we'd stop.
Okay. Hold on. No, guards protect the tower that Dan and Legend went. Dan and Legend went to, and then suspected it was because of diversion work. The tower was plain black stone and had no carpeting or decoration. This guy has to got some curtains and flowers. Be on guard all the time so we could get ambushed. That's the thing that you were worried about, Dan? Seriously?
Okay.
Right. They walked through the tower and no attack and no trap came. This isn't our distraction. This couldn't be. This isn't right. Our distraction couldn't have gotten rid this many guys. Jaden must be more stupid than I took him for.
Dude, that is absolutely correct. And why is it spelled like the number 4?
A green claw broke through the ground and grabbed Dan by the leg and pulled him down. Legend helped! Legend tried to free Dan's leg, but the grip was too strong. A Tyranitar had appeared and his eyes stared at Legend. It pulled Dan down to his level and Legend followed. He lifted Dan up and opened his mouth. Legend knew he had to act quickly and he soaked his rocky stomach with water. The Tyranitar roared and dropped Dan. Then it rammed Legend into a wall. Ow! Then grabbed Tsunami's ball and threw it to the floor. Help, Legend! Tsunami! Tsunami pulled Tyranitar away with a tornado and then forced it through the wall with a hydro pump attack. That didn't finish the green creature though. It grabbed onto a wall, then climbed back up to shoot a hyper beam at Legend. The beam shot through the air but a a reflective barrier appeared in front of Legend and shielded him, reversing the direction of the blast and pushing Tyranitar off the edge and sending it to his doom.
Oh damn! Tyranitar's dead, yo! Tyranitar's totally dead.
Or maybe we're like, it got knocked out. Don't worry. I think
I think it'll be okay. I think it just fainted. It just fainted, guys.
And Lugia was like, okay, I got another bird at here and I put him to the surface. Like, so people keep dropping. First we got a bunch of cats and then we got a bird and then now we got this whatever this thing is. Legend looked at Dan, giving him a funny look and shook his head. Good thinking, Legend, using Reflect to send it back to him. But if you did... Dragonair glided over to Legend and began rubbing his cheek. Dragonair saves your life, Legend. Cassie, we have to come on. We have to go. Come on. Legend looked afraid and shaky. Dan wasn't the only one who was getting closer to Shaden. His friends were all moving through the towers. Rifle was the closest, though. How could they? It doesn't really matter.
I have no idea where we are right now.
Oh, bloody hell, I got disconnected. Wait. It happened. Hold up.
Can you still see the screen?
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Dan wasn't... It doesn't really matter though, because in matter of minutes the Dark World will be finished and everything on this planet will be mine. The praying mantis declared, blasting the mirror into pieces with a hyper beam. Handons, destroy this pest! 2 Handons surrounded Cypher and used used their fire attacks, but Cypher vanished and the fire missed. Cypher landed near them and they attacked, but once again they vanished, and this time leaving the dogs with big scars. Cypher began spinning, and when he stopped, his blade seems to glow. Sneasel finished it off. 4 Sneasels charge at Cypher, but it executes slash attacks at an incredible speed, sending them to the floor. Enough! Now you will face me! Cypher smirked and motioned Shaden to approach. Come on then! A spear of lightning flew from Shaden's hands at Cypher, and he jumped over it. Try dodging an armful. He fired more and more spheres at Cypher, but just crossed his arms and doesn't Cypher appear around Shaden.
Oh my gosh! Just finish the page.
Shadow Jutsu! Then ran across the bridge connecting 4 towers and the main chamber. He met up with David on the way. What do you mean
just gotta
connecting?
say, this Scyther is making Shaden look even worse. He's like a total chump. Oh my gosh. It's like one Scyther
maybe
can take
because
him
he
down.
hadn't been fighting in a long time, that's why he is such a noob.
Yeah, he's such a noob. The Scyther is kicking Shaden's ass. It hasn't even evolved yet. Okay, this is going to be the last page for today. And then we'll finish the story next time. Alright. I'm assuming all went well, Dan remarked. You bet. Comma. Now let's take out Shaden together. Jack and Barbara appeared beside them, riding their Pokemon. Jack, have you seen Beth? Dan asked. Not yet, sorry. Up here! They all looked above and saw Beth riding Skarmory. I hope Josh got all the Pokemon out safely, Dan thought. All the Pokemon halted and let their riders get off, and then one of Shaden's balls zoomed over their heads. What's going on now? They ran into the tower and carefully looked down where Scyther was in a battle with Shaden. So this freaking Scyther, man, he's such a badass. He continually threw dark spheres at it, but Scyther dodged them all at the speed of sound. So you won't stand still to get hit. Well, dodge this! Shaden challenged. A dome-like one, like the one around Cassie and Megan, surrounded Shaden and enlarged, taking up all the space in the chamber, pushing Scyther against the wall and crushing it. Standing unseen on the platform above Shaden was Dan, who could barely stand to see the brave bug suffering. We have to help Scyther, he exclaimed.
By the way, what did I miss? Because my internet just went wonky.
Basically, Scyther was being a badass, so Shaden cheated. It's like, I'll make an energy ball that goes all over the place! Woo! And it started crushing Scyther. Let's see. We have to help Scyther! We have to help Scyther, he exclaimed. Maybe this will help, Jack said, pulling out the Psyorb from his backpack. Him and his damn MacGuffin. That's what gave Legend his Ultra Beam attack, Dan pointed out. Psyorb, go unleash Scyther's hidden power! It's like, what is he, Guru from Dragon Ball Z? He commanded to dropping it onto the brave Mantis. It hit Scyther, and an unbelievable light came blinding everyone who saw it. Ah, that light! No, I can't stand it! Shaden screeched. Wow, all they need is like a really strong flashlight and they could beat Shaden no problem. The light dimmed, but Scyther was nowhere in sight. Instead, there was a strange red creature in Shaden's dome. It had 2 red claws on its arms, and its red and white wings flapped continually. Slowly, it walked towards Shaden, giving him a look of doom. Oh, it's evolved! You're fucked now, boy!
It's like, my hands are scissors and clamps, and now you will die.
It was, but Jack's Psyorb must have made it evolve, Josh explained. Caesar, its wings are not used for flying. They are flapped at high speeds to adjust its body temperature. It's a steel type, Dan informed, reading the Pokedex info. This must be what the prophecy meant about a red knight coming. Did you have to bring up the prophecy, Dan? Did you have to bring up the damn prophecy? we should free. We should free Cassie while Shaden is being distracted, Jack said. Watch this, David remarked. He aimed the band of light at the dome that imprisoned Megan and Cassie. With an array of light shot out, shattering it. What is it? The damn ring from Tales of Symphonia?
Maybe.
Legend, let's go! Dan ordered gliding down to Cassie. Dan ordered gliding down to Cassie on Legend. Okay, that sounded weird, but whatever. Dan, you came! She exclaimed. Of course I did. Shaden saw Dan, and he was determined to kill him. Be gone, descendant of Norn! He shouted, hurling a black beam at him. But in the blink of an eye, the claw of Caesar caught the beam. Oh, he caught it? What? This is freaking Caesar the Mad Lad. Caesar MVP.
Caesar is truly the MVP.
It's like Caesar just walks over to him and like, what you gonna do, you little bitch? Oh gosh, I love that. He crushed it, making it pop like a bubble. Damn! Freaking, that's like a mic drop right there. You think you're invincible? Well, think again. Just look out the window, Caesar, and you'll see my magnificent wall. Caesar clawed its way to the window and saw a wall closing in on them. It's over. There's no way you can stop it. I think not, cried a deep-sounding voice. The entire room began shaking and the floor cracked. Rising from the ground in a blue force field was Mewtwo, and he had Megan's father and Josh with him. Daddy! Megan rejoiced, running over and hugging her father. Dan, that wall will be here any second, Cassie warned. If it touches the place, we'll have to wait for next week. Because that's where we're stopping for today.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, it's been crazy.
This story is insane. Freaking from Lance torturing them with training to them almost killing each other. Just absolutely insanity.
Absolutely bonkers.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save this.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Okay, that does it for today. We'll see you guys. I guess I'll try to play. Maybe play some Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. Because I'm not playing Splatoon. The level sucks in Splatoon. Okay.
You're going to make more drone armies, right?
Drone armies. Okay. So, Jack, Destroyer, thanks for showing up to the live stream, and anyone else who's watching.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
We will. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Zelda, maybe, and join us next Sunday for the conclusion of the this Pokemon movie that I made.
Hopefully, this thing will be ended for good. Jesus.
Yep. I only got 16 pages left. We can do that in one day, I think. Okay. See you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.